Hello and welcome to my channel. Lorraine speaking. I hope you're all well and managing to keep healthy, happy and crafting. It's a beautiful day here in Greece, a little chilly but beautiful sunshine still, 21st of October, so we're not doing too bad, are we? So I'm going to do a flip through today of this shabby journal that I've made. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone because there's quite a lot of lace and ribbons and trinkets and things, more than I usually put in to my journals. But to be honest, I have really enjoyed making it. So I've put some photos already on my Facebook page, Handcrafted by Lorraine. But I did say I would follow up with a video, and this is the first opportunity I've had to video it, so here goes. I'm not going to keep you long because I know I get bored if somebody talks for the first 10 minutes of a video, so I'll just run through it. So the cover is a double card cover that I've used some digital collage paper. I've stitched that around. I've used this topper with some lace on the edge and some more paper, digital paper underneath the topper. It's tied with this faux silk string, so it's completely removable, so you can use something else if you want, and it's got this little pearl dangle attached to it as well. So it's a single signature, but as you can see, it's quite a chunky one. I don't think I could have fit another signature inside of it, so here goes. So I've made a pocket for the front. I haven't put any tags inside because there's so many everywhere else. There's just a little note from me to whoever ends up with this journal. I've covered, again, I've used some digital papers inside the card cover. I think they're my porch prints, as is that, so from Grandma's attic, I think. I'll try and remember where I've got things from, but I can't always. This is an Artie Maze, instantly recognisable, isn't it? This is the Dragonfly Dreams kit, I think. I've covered the spine with this calico and lace ribbon just to strengthen the spine a little. A belly band here that's got some lace, well, I'm trying to think, silk. So with some silk trim, and it's all tatty, and I love that. It's all shredding and I love it, and it's got a little grommet at the top of the belly band, and inside is a postcard for journaling, or you could tuck lots of other things in there. Some this is digital coffee stain paper. I haven't coffee stained my paper for ages because this paper came from Scrimpy Mummy, and you can find her on Facebook and YouTube. She's such a talented lady, and this is one of her kits, so I've used that. I haven't bothered to coffee dye any for quite a while. This is a little half page. I've flipped the page over, put some digital paper on top of there with some lace and this lovely little rose trim, and there's a pocket inside of there. I've just put some this is coffee stain paper that I've made, and it's just for journaling, so that goes tucked behind there. I've made another belly band here. It's got some linen calico fabric with this ribbon trim, and it's a little tuck spot behind there. I don't think I left that open, did no, I didn't. So that's that one. Here is a vintage photo. I can't remember where I got this from. The page is again my porch prints. I think, I can't remember whose that is, so I won't say who I think it is. Another vintage style postcard for journaling on, and I've coffee stained to distress it at the back of there. And another vintage photo. Here's another lovely image. This is one of Artie Maze. and I've just put a little die cut flower on the corner just to give it a little bit of colour. It's got this journal card on the back. I'm guessing again this is Artemis, but it could be anybody's, and I've just backed it onto some pink cardstock, and again some more coffee stain paper for journaling. Here I've made a lace pocket at the bottom and it's trimmed with some crochet lace. I've stenciled that page over there, and it's got 2 journal cards inside. I love it, the way that the lace hangs at the bottom of the paper. It's beautiful. Here I've just used, there's a little bit of silk fabric there with a little piece of ephemera, just to give this page something. And another image, I can't remember where I got this lady from, and I've just put some book page scrap there. It's got some lace on here, and this nameplate, this word plate, I think this is Artemis as well, and some lovely gold brocade trim, and it's a pocket, and inside there is a journal card. It's got some crochet lace trim on the edge of there with a little dangle. This page, this is a freebie, but I'm sorry, I cannot remember where it's from. And I've made it into a pocket, a tuck spot, and I've left that flip there, so you've got journaling space inside of there, and inside is another lady image, and I've put this on to some embossed card. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's embossed. I've put some digital paper underneath, and then this, it's actually a leather trim, just to add a little bit of decoration to that. Another lovely vintage image, and it's on this digital coffee stain paper. I have actually stamped some Tim Holtz onto there just to give it a little bit of something. And these, I'm going to show you this. It's just a paper clip with a tag attached to it, but these over the page hinges, I've backed it with book page, but you can journal over that book page. But this, I followed a tutorial from Uniquely Ella, and she's got an Instagram and Facebook page. She's got a YouTube page. Not sure about Facebook now I've said that. And she showed us how to make these with just all of your scraps, so wasting nothing really. So it's got layers of, I don't know if you can see that, just this pink fabric and lace, and it's got this blingy trim attached to it. So again, a good use of scraps, and nothing wasted really. That's the beauty of doing these journals, you don't waste much of anything. Tucked behind there is again some more coffee stain paper and a tag. I think that's antique papery, but again, it's got a grommet, but I haven't attached anything to it because it's tucked behind here, and some crocheted lace trim just there. In fact, I might put that there, and then it's tucked and sticks at the bottom. Some more digital paper from My Porch Prints, and I've just put another one of those die cuts there for the corner. Again, I've stenciled on this coffee stain page and just put this little cluster tag there. This is a busy page. It's something that I think I've collaged it. I can't remember now if it's collaged or if it's a digital. I think it's 2 separate digitals that I've used, and put this crochet lace trimming. I've used a postcard here as a pocket, and I've just put a little stamp on from my stash. Here is a collage tag that I made. I've used some vintage French book, some just cardstock that I've distressed with the ink, again some scrap paper, and this lovely vintage image. And the date stamp, I've actually I've done these on the computer so that I've got loads of different dates now, so I can put them on all the vintage things. And just got some ribbon trim on there, and again 2 more vintage themed photographs that just tuck into there. Let's get it right, there we go. And it's a hidden pocket is this page. So it's got a large cabinet card inside that again I've stenciled on the back, but you can still journal over that. It's quite a good journaling space, the size of that card. I think you call them cabinet cards, don't you? Here's another collaged pocket that I've made using again the antique or the vintage French book, some antique paper, some more of the brocade trim, and this beautiful image. I love this hat, it's beautiful, and a little tag, and inside of there is a journal card with space on for writing, and it's got this lovely dark green ribbon on there. This tag I've made, just used some embossed card, and I've gone over it with distress ink and distressed the edges. You probably won't be able to see it there, but the edges I've put some gold paint on the edges of there just to give it a little something, and a ticket, a little rose tag. These are Artemisa freebie, and one of my little tags that I've actually stamped that with a Tim Holtz stamp. So here's another tag. I think this is, I can't remember, and it's got a little sticker on there, and that's just tucked behind that. That little paper clip, some more My Porch Prints paper. Please excuse my fingernails, I've been doing quite a bit of work today and they're a bit another paper clip with just some ribbon attached to it, and another one of the over the page hinges. They're lovely, and you can see the tiny little scraps that you can use up making these, and you can make them whatever size you want. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of lace on that, a piece of ribbon, some calico fabric. So it's quite a lot just to use up all your bits of scraps. And again, another cabinet card that again I've stenciled on the back of there. And I love the way that when you close the book, all this lace sticks out at the edges of the page. It's lovely. I've left quite a few blank pages for journaling. This tucks behind, I wondered where it was, and this tucks behind here. This is a journal card. I can't remember, I watched somebody make one of these. You can, if you want, just put them over the page. You can fix them over the page or hang it over the page, but I've just tucked this one behind here. It's just on pink cardstock, and I've covered it with lace inside of here. I've left this area blank, so you've got some journaling space at the top. Again, one of Artemisa's rose tabs. This lovely little image. Some more, I think, My Porch Prints digital there. Some Tracy Fox paper, and I don't know where I've got that from, that page. So quite a lot of journaling space on that one little card. Here I've left a tag. I've left it blank. I haven't trimmed it or decorated it or anything. I've left it just for journaling space. And again, a blank page, but I've just stenciled that to give it a little bit of something. On this page, again, another paper clip with some gold trim on there. And inside here is a tag with a pocket. The pocket has this little image, so you can put quite a bit of stuff inside that pocket. I don't know if you can see this again. This has got the gold paint on the edge of it. It's got a grommet with pink ribbon attached to it, and it's actually double-sided, so you can journal on the back of it, but also it's got a little secret space with journaling card inside there. I've just used an index card, so that's quite a versatile little tag on there. Again, another one of those journal cards that I made with the secret journaling space. You can see that I've put the lace on there again, put this tag on, got some more crochet lace trim on the bottom of there. This is the French vintage book, and it's got a sticker on it, and again on the back journaling space, and that's just tucked behind that. I've just left a little tag behind there. This is one of my porch prints, and it's got a grommet, so you can attach some lace or ribbon to it if you choose, with some crochet lace trim at the bottom. Another tag in there. You just have to excuse me a minute while I put the dogs out. 1 minute please, otherwise he won't stop whinging. Out you go, boys. There we go. So there we go. So this page, it's got this lovely pink crochet lace at the bottom, and it's got this tag, which is an over the page tag. It's got this paper clip with some lovely gold trim ribbon, and it's got a little brass button attached to that paper clip. It's over the flip page. Again, my porch prints, and this lovely image, I don't know where I got that from, sorry. Some more of the butterfly trim, and some flat back pearls on that side and on that side. Inside I've left it blank, so you've all that journaling space on that one tag. I've put some, I don't know what you call this, I don't know what you call it, this little bit of fabric and some ephemera on there. Some more digital paper with just a little ephemera thing stuck to it. Some more stenciling. This is a new stencil, quite like it, with the chandeliers on it. Here's another pocket that I've made using embossed cardstock, and I've just collaged on this digital paper. Again, another one of the date things that I've made. Some French vintage book page, and inside is this my porch prints tag. This image is one of Artie Mae's, and it's black and white, but I've coloured in the rose with some just normal pencil crayons, and it's just got some sateen ribbon attached to that tag. Here's a little something that I die cut out. I just like the die cut, and I had this blue cardstock, and I just thought we'll add a little bit more colour into here rather than pink and cream. And just to tally across, I've put this greeny blue tag in there. It's got a sticker attached to it, and it's got this lovely ribbon trim. The ribbon trim, it was fastened around some bedding, some posh bedding that I got, and there was yards of it, so win-win. Again, another half page that I've just turned over this page and made it into a tuck spot. On this side, I've used 2 envelopes that I've made, and they're just tuck spots. Oops, it's stuck there. So there's the piece of ephemera inside of that one, and that's on embossed. I can't put that in, I'm at the wrong angle. Put it in a bit, and it's on an embossed card, so that's nice. Another one of the over the page hinges with the French book page inside, again collaged on there with different lace trims, calico fabric, row of bling, some more lace trim, vintage music paper, digital paper, stickers, and tucked behind there is another one of the large journal cards, some vintage book page, and this is an Artimaze digital that I've used some of the scrap, and it's just clipped in with a paper clip with some of that pink ribbon in it. Tucked behind there is this large journal card. Again, it's on the embossed card. I've just used a scrap of digital and this pretty little girl image, and it's got some gold sateen ribbon and crochet lace trim. This is a die cut piece of card, and I've put some acetate behind it and made it into a window, and I've put some digital paper behind. This is from Shabby of Studio 28B. I can't remember the name of the kit, but it's really nice. You should go along to her Etsy store and have a look. She has some beautiful images on there. And I've just fussy cut some ribbons. This is a little cluster that I've made using, again, tiny little scraps. Put some flat back pearls and a butterfly on, and it's on top of this piece of calico. It's actually the edge, the salvage edge of some calico fabric, and that's a little tuck spot behind there. Again, journaling card on there. So again, just left blank pages. I've done another large journal card. This paper, the blue paper, is from Natalia's. 1 minute. Natalia from Line.Arrow. That's one of her pieces of digital. Is that? I've put some scrap there. I've fussy cut a little rose. I've got this little bit of a book, and this ribbon trim. And again, it's just clipped in with a paper clip with some ribbon on, and some crocheted lace trim on the edge of that page. Some digital paper, and then my final. I went mad with these. I'm quite addicted to making these. So another over the page hinge thing, vintage music paper, vintage book page, one of, I think this is Tracy Fox's tickets, and again crocheted lace, some lace, a little button, and some more bling on that side, and a little journal card tucked behind that one. This page has been stitched. Some pages I've stitched, some pages I haven't. And I put the blue ribbon on there just to bring out the blue from that hinge. And tucked behind it is another journal card. A large tag just clipped in with a paper clip, and it's got some crocheted lace trim on, and again I've stamped this with the Tim Holtz stamp. A pocket using up the embossed cardstock, and put some of the crocheted lace trim on there. This image of this very handsome man, and another one of the date things that I've made, and inside is a tag. I've stenciled the page behind. These are stickers that I've just attached to that, and I've just used some string as a tag. There's a beautiful wedding photo, and I've made this little notebook using, again, my porch prints and then just normal printer paper. So you've got a little notebook inside there. Digital paper, and then just this collage that I'd made using up all scraps and the book pages and tags. This is a fussy cut flower. Again, I can't remember where I got that from. And the fabric covering the spine, the internal spine. So there she is. How lovely. I was so pleased that I'd challenged myself to make so much bling, and I might make another one soon because I've really enjoyed it. So thank you for watching. Please leave me a comment, ask me any questions you want to do, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.